everybody, it's Jasmine. So today I have a really simple and easy look that it's honestly, it looks like you did a lot, but honestly you didn't. So I'm really excited to share this with you guys because can you guess it? I didn't use eyeliner, fake lashes, I didn't even use concealer or powder. Like, you skipped so many steps in this tutorial that I'm just so excited to share it with you guys. So I hope you guys really enjoy and let me know if you're gonna recreate this look soon. As always, if you wanna see how I got this look, then keep on watching. So as you can see, I kind of have some discoloration on my face. It's because I was trying out some new concealers and they're not my shade, so I think I'm gonna have to go return them. But other than that, we're actually gonna start with foundation today. I have a brand new foundation that I wanna try out. It's the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation in the color True Beige. I tried it out yesterday and you know, the first one that I bought wasn't my color, so I went and returned it and got a new one. So hopefully this one's just a little bit better. It was, I don't know, it's kind of hard to find my shade just because it's weird. There's like a true beige, a beige, and then just like so many other things. I don't know, and I just felt like I can't find my foundation shade just in general in any stores, so hopefully this will do. I'm gonna blend this out with my ShopMissA Wonder Blender. Now what I do enjoy about this foundation is that it's very yellow, which I mean not a lot of drugstore foundations are. So I can appreciate it, like even if it's like a half shade too dark. I mean, it's better to have my correct undertone than a shade that's like a little off. You know what I mean? Just because I feel like I can always correct it with concealer, powder, bronzer, you know, or anything like that. This foundation does claim to be full coverage if you add more drops, so I kind of want to test that out, so I didn't bring any concealers with me. As for color match, it's pretty good, probably like a half shade darker, but honestly I don't mind. So I'm actually going to take a little bit more of the foundation and I'm just going to just drag it on places where I want more coverage. And this is just on my blemish areas just because I have been breaking out. And speaking of breaking out, this isn't because I wear too much makeup. This is honestly because I'm stressed out. It's midterm, month, week, whatever you want to call it, and I've been stressed out. So don't tell me don't wear makeup because you'll break out. Like, I know that, but I also have a really good skincare regimen. So I don't know. I just thought I would have to bring that up just because I've seen that comment so many times. I'm sick of it. I'm over it. And by the way, I'm using the ShopMissA AOA Studio E110 brush. This is their new high def brush. I want my skin to look pretty fresh today. I kind of want my eyes to be maybe a little dramatic, but as for like my skin, I just overall want it to look very natural and like I woke up like this. When I did my AOA Studio brush review, I know I did a giveaway and it's already done, but just for future reference, if I ever have a giveaway, don't DM me, don't message me about the winner until I announce it, just because I'm busy, you know, like I'll get to it that day, but I'll get to it when I'm free, you know, like some people message me at like 8 in the morning and it's kind of like, I just woke up, you know, like let me sleep. So just like an FYI, like I'll get to it when I get to it, and you know, it's normally like in the evening when I have time to pick a winner, so just an FYI. Here's a little trick that I like to do. I'm going to take my Marc spray and I'm just going to mist my face pretty heavily, and then I'm going to take my Wonder Blender again and press this into my skin, and this is just going to give my face the appearance like this foundation is me. It's me. So it looks very fresh, very dewy, and kind of while that sets in, I'm just going to start on my eyes. So today I have a plethora of single eyeshadows that I want to use, and these ones are from ShopMissA. I have one ColourPop shadow here, but you know, majority of these ones are from ShopMissA, and so I wanted to kind of incorporate these just because you don't see me use a lot of single eyeshadows. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with a cream shade. This is their M8 shade. I'm using my Bdellium Tools blending concealer brush. This is their new Studio 8 brush, and I'm just going to really pack this on my lid. This is just going to be a really nice barrier between the foundation that's on my eyelid and the other colors, just because when you blend things on top of something that's wet, it starts to look patchy. I'm going to take this single shadow called M16 and I'm going to pop this into my crease using the Sigma E40 brush. And this is just going to be a very light wash, a really nice transition. Oh, and by the way, this should be a good time to note that I am a ShopMissA affiliate. So if you want to support me, then you can always click the affiliate link and shop. Sadly, I don't have a discount code just because everything on the shop is around $1. So it's kind of hard for them to create a discount code, but you know, I'll try and get one for the holidays for you guys. I'll try and email them. But as for now, you guys can support me if you'd like. I'm going to take the burnt red shade called M14 on my Furless brush that I got in one of my Ipsy bags, and I'm going to pop this a little bit lower and directly into my crease. I'm blending out my crease with the initial blending brush, the E40, and this is just going to help me have a really good smoke to the eyes. I didn't grab any extra color. This is just the excess, so this is going to really help blend everything together. I'm going to take this really nice shade called L2. I'm going to apply this on my lid with my finger, and I'm not going to go too heavy on it. Actually, no, you know what? I think I am. I'm already going for it. For my lower lash line, I'm going to take that initial transition shade and just pop that lightly, just so it gives me a nice smoke and balance the eyes. And now this is a trick that I want to share with you guys. I'm going to take this really small pencil brush. This is by Bdellium Tools. This is their tiny pencil. And I'm going to go ahead and into that red, just a very little bit, and I'm going to mix it in with a brown. And then I'm just going to pop that right on my lash line. And this is just going to make everything just tie in really nicely. It is kind of like a lower liner, but it's not as intense and it just looks a little bit more natural. I'm going to play with some fun colors on my lower lash line. So I'm going to take this Marc Jacobs eyeliner in the color Fine Wine, and it is just a really nice cranberry red, and I'm just going to pop that right on the waterline, not too low, and I'm just going to take this halfway. To line my upper waterline, I'm taking the My Looking Glass Soft Textured Longwear Eyeliner in black, and I'm just going to apply this ever so gently. I've been asking you guys to request me a lot of cruelty-free products that are really, really good, and you guys told me to try out the Essence Lash Princess. This is the False Lash Effect Mascara. I'm super excited to use it because I got it in the mail very recently, and so I want my lashes to look amazing, and I want this to, you know, give me a false lash effect. So this mascara really does lift my lashes, but it doesn't make them look thicker, which is kind of what I prefer. I like looking long and thick, you know? But this is actually pretty good for the price, you know? It looks really good. Actually, it looks really good. Ooh, for the fact that I didn't curl my lashes, I think I like it. Ooh. I kind of want to see what it looks like layered. So I want to see if like my lashes get thicker. Whoa! Whoa! Wait, let me focus. Wow. Do you see this eye? What? What? I might just not wear fake eyelashes today. What the heck? Shook. I'm so... What the heck? So I made this mascara look a little clumpy, but I mean, I don't have a lot of lashes, so I mean, it's looking really good. I think I'm just gonna wear mascara today because this is actually really amazing. For bronzer today, I'm gonna do the Hoola bronzer, and I'm gonna use my ShopMissA High Def brush in F9. And this is a curved brush, but I kind of like it just because it carves out my cheekbone really well, and then I flare up the bronzer so that it looks a little bit more blended. So it's like really easy to use. It also makes my forehead look really good. I want to try a different blush, so I'm going to use the Dandelion brush on my Bdellium Tools 941 brush. Wait, I grabbed the wrong color. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've had this product in my collection for about a week now, and I've been using it almost every single day, so I wanted to bring it here on camera. So I have the Fenty Beauty Killawatt highlighter in Me Money and Hustla Baby. So I'm going to take Hustla Baby on the Sigma F40 42 brush, and I like to apply it right at the high points of my face, and I also like to bring it up to kind of where my brow ends. I'm also going to grab that same color and pop it into my inner corners with the Sigma E30 brush, and it just really brightens up the whole entire look. I just look a lot more awake, and I gotta blend this out. I always forget to blend out my inner corner, but you know, sometimes I can't help it. I love it being really intense. Then I'm going to use the same brush to drag these colors down the bridge of my nose. Ooh, and while I'm here with my nose, I'm going to take Hoola bronzer on the AOA Studio E110 brush. And someone asked me to teach you guys how to nose contour, but it's honestly super simple. So as you saw, I applied the highlight down my nose, and I'm going to use this brush. It is a flat brush like this, and I'm going to start at the tip of my nose and then work my way up, just because as you see here, I naturally have a shadow right here. So it's pointless to start the shadow where I already have it, where I want the color to concentrate, you know, towards the tip of my nose. Obviously everyone's nose is different, but I just want shadow where I need it. And I honestly just like focus right here at the tip of my nose, and it just helps me look a little bit more snatched. And then I'm gonna move on into the next highlight. Just like everyone and their mama, I have Trophy Wife, and I'm gonna apply just a very little bit of this right on top of Hustla Baby. And this actually goes very well with my skin just because I am very warm. So it kind of just warms up my complexion just a little bit. I don't use a lot, just because I feel like you can go overhand with it very quickly. But yeah, that's kind of like how I've been doing my blush, bronzer, and highlight. And so now we can finally move on into the lips. I finally found a lip liner that I like that is not the BH Cosmetics lip liner, and it is the My Looking Glass Soft Textured Longwear Lip Liner in the shade Dusty Rose. And this is just a very nice creamy formula that literally lasts all day. And I realize I have never used this lipstick on camera, but I have the Dose of Colors DesixKaty in More Creamer Please, and I'm just going to apply this right on top. That wraps up this tutorial, you guys. I hope you guys really enjoy. As always, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye. Peace out, Girl Scouts.